Hey y'all, welcome back to Mama Shade's Life with Family. I'm in the kitchen again. I was in the mood for some pot roast. So here's the beginning of this series that I'm starting, Whatever I Got meal. Yes, I wash my pots before I cook. Sarah just cutting out red meat, so I may cook this for him separate. And this is what I'm making. What kind of steak is this? I have to laugh at myself sometimes. Why do I always have the water running? It's like a constant thing with me. The bill is already big enough. Come on now. Turn the water off, yeah? When I think of roast, I think about my mama. How she used to make her roast. And one of my sisters loved steak and roast with cream of chicken soup. Cream of celery soup, cream of any kind of soup. That's her thing. But we're on another kick. Here we're on a different kick. We're trying to use a minimal amount of spices as I can. So I don't even know what kind of spices I'm going to use. That's a challenge for me because I like seasoning, okay? For real, I like seasoning. Is everything. There's actual blood in here. I hardly ever see blood in meat anymore. I got the roasting pan. I was going to put this in a crock pot, but I decided against it this time. And I'm just going to follow what I feel is right. My own way. I sat this outside in the sun so it could unthaw. It's ghetto, isn't it? Country ghetto, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I'm ghetto. I think I'm probably a little bit of country. I cannot miss this opportunity. Do y'all remember the Osmonds? My son used to sing, "He's a little bit country." Tiny cutting board. Something about a little bit of Motown on my soul or something. So I'm doing minimal spices. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to use a little bit of this, a little bit of that, onion, lemon pepper, and that. Oh, I forgot pepper. Just some regular black pepper. I'm gonna tenderize this roast. Tenderize it a little bit. Man, that was a real tough piece of meat. I kid you not. I needed one of those old-fashioned meat pounders or whatever y'all call it. I don't know how many years it's been since I cooked a roast. I wanted to do like a pretty decent meal for myself before I fast. So get some meat, vegetables, and some kind of fruit and stay extremely hydrated. So I'm going to try to do, well, not try, I'm going to do another 3-day fast this week. I don't know about y'all, but whenever I say if, I am not going to do it. So I just say I'm doing it. My daddy used to say if is a cricket word. And if a frog had wings, he wouldn't be hopping. Well, Dad, you were wrong. Some frogs actually do hop and fly. We're working on minimal, remember? That's what I'm trying to do. Kicked up chicken, grilled seasoning. How light. It's not my style, child. I'm doing a whole new different thing. That one. Do a little bit on the other side. And this is what happens. when you're clumsy. Yes, I am. I wanted to play my video of what I just posted, but it's too much work. This gets in your lungs. Garlic. Let's see some of this on the side too. Black pepper. Lemon pepper. And another thing, why is y'all all upside my head, looking at my head? I like it when the other YouTubers always have this nice, pleasant background cooking music on. Well, it seems like whenever I try to do it, I get a copyright strike. And I was really concentrating here. I was trying to keep in mind that I cannot over salt and over season anymore. You're not 19, 20, 30, or 40, or even 50. You can't have all those spicy foods like you used to, woman.
Thinking about putting that soy. I have some low sodium soy. Not soy, but what do you call it? Let me think.
I'm laughing at myself right now. I remember Mama saying, laughing to catch you. It's like, why in the world couldn't I remember what it was called? Wow.
This is very,
that's amazing.
very
Your mind.
limited.
Oh, child.
There's not a lot of this on here. Obey. Some liquid amino instead of the soy sauce, and it's got salt in it, so just a little.
I'm trying to get every lick of those seasonings on the pan and rub it in and massage it. I don't want to waste nothing. These prices are kind of expensive too. You can't even go to the Dollar Tree no more and get $1.25 items. Now it's like $1.75 or higher. It's like highway robbery out here, y'all. What is we gonna do now? What are we gonna do, Lord? I know what we're gonna do. Absolutely nothing, like we always do. Just sit there and take it. That's what we do. Lord help us.
A bowl of vegetables that I'm gonna use. My steak. I keep calling it a steak. You know what I mean? It's a roast. I brought these fresh, but I'm gonna let them. I ended up letting them dry out so I can put it in whatever. Okay, so we have. There was a gnat in there. Where is the gnat coming from? Inside the meat. Oh Lord, ain't no telling how many gnats I done ate in my life, child. It's bell pepper, green bell pepper. What is the name of that onion that is mixed with garlic, y'all? I forgot what it's called. I'll put it in there. Some zucchini. Some red potato. I'm gonna save some of these, put them in the freezer. That's too much. And some tomato. Carrots. A little more onion.
Well, at this point, I just decided I might as well just use the whole bowl. What's the point of saving that little bit to freeze? So, anyway, I still needed to kind of sort them and make them look pretty in the pan. But I definitely ended up dumping that whole bowl in there.
This is a meal that is going to last for a week. That's why I'm putting so many vegetables in there. I'm going to just dump them. I was not going to use it all. I changed my mind. Smother the meat with that. This basil's probably gonna burn. It smells good. So all the seasoning that I'm gonna use is already in there. It's gonna have to come from the meat. I had to get out there and go see what all the ruckus was about. The new neighbors are moving in. I mean, big time. Ooh-wee, they fancy now. That's what old people do. They get thrills out of a lot of other stuff that don't even got nothing to do with them. Just being nosy. Let me go back to my business and get to my roast. And maybe at the end, when it gets done or close to done, I'll put some of this in there to make the vegetables kind of like soupy. Make it more thick. Like a gravy type of thing is what I meant. Good old faithful butter has never done anything that I know of. It can't be any worse than any of these other oils, these seed oils that are out there. Grapeseed oil, canola oil, all that stuff. So I'd rather just use butter. I tried margarine. Margarine's horrible. Did that for a while. Here come Pawpaw. Okay, this is going in the oven, and I predict that it's going to take an hour or two. In the oven for 3 to 4 hours. I'll put the temperature up to 375 on here, and then I'm going to go set the timer. I'm actually shooting for 4 hours. Let me get some of this juice to make the gravy. I need more than that. It's coming out too slow. And tender. A little bit of this left in here, just a little bit, and I'm going to use some rice flour and add it to this. So I need a fork, so it'll have some kind of gravy to it, you know. A little bit of this rice flour. Let's go with 2. The rest of this. Not that much in there. And I think I'm going to cook it for the rest of the hour without the foil. All your vegetables and your gravy. So you don't need any extra carbs. You've got all the carbs you need in here. So this was number 1 of Whatever I Got Meals series that I'm going to do. And this turned out really good. It was tender. I definitely noticed the minimal seasoning. Like, it wasn't bland, but you know, pretty close to bland compared to how I like to season it.
A bit of quinoa.
Over here, we feel like if we're having quinoa, you have to have the tahini. Tahini is what really set it off. I want to thank you guys for coming back to my little old channel, Mama Shay's Life with Family, and watching me cook. I appreciate it. I want to invite y'all to Sunday dinner sometime. Y'all, come on over. And when y'all do come, we're going to make it work, whatever we got to do. Make sure you bring a little offering for the cook, though. You know, I welcome an offering and a donation. I want to let future mothers and wives know that even though you may not have everything that you want for a meal and everything that you need to make it like the best, just take whatever you got and make a meal. When you make it from love anyway, and it's going to be good to them. You know, everything ain't got to be perfect. Just make it work. Look at me showing off my little pot roast to y'all, okay? So if you know anything about Pawpaw, he's going to do what he can to make my life more challenging any way he can. So I made him a different plate. Y'all come back now. You hear?